Hello, welcome back to another retro room tour. This one is courtesy of Pat the NES Punk. And first thing off is that this video you're watching now is the 7th and finale video of his game room tour. He made 7 videos touring his game room. Now, this one in particular, the original length was 20 minutes long. I've cut it down to 9 minutes, okay? So we got 9 minutes to talk about this NES Punk. And I think that's quite an apt name for his channel, NES Punk. This video here you're about to see is going to cut in a moment, because he literally goes through everything in this closet here. Every single item. The other 6 videos, the reason I've chosen this one, which is the finale, I do recommend going and watching all of the other 6, because the first one will take your breath away. Because he starts his game room tour in the garage, right? And when I say garage, I mean a place where you'll find the vehicles, right? But I didn't see a vehicle in that garage. It was just full of boxes and computer parts. I mean, to begin with, I thought he was a computer repairman. He's got loads of empty cases. He's got loads of boxed up original NES games just shoved in a box. And he's like, well, nobody wants to see Othello boxed up, you know. And he shoved that in there. Now, I don't know if they're spares or if they're broken or what the deal is. I mean, clearly here he's got a few cartridges on display, which is great. That's what I like to see. But this dude has a lot in storage. And when I say storage, I don't mean like, you know, a professional storage company. I'm talking about his garage. To me, NES Punk seems to be a bit more of a hoarder than a collector or even a gamer. I mean, I've yet to see him play any games in these videos, but I haven't seen all 7. Okay, I've seen part 7, part 1, and then bits and pieces of the others. So I didn't see any game playing. I saw a lot of collecting and too much hoarding. Now, nothing against this dude. I mean, you know, power to him for getting all them games. Getting all them games one way or another. When you go onto his YouTube page, it does say in part 1, Pat starts from the outside and gives you a glimpse of what's in his garage. That's like the first thing it says. And by the way, these videos were made back in 2013, and I've scoured his channel, and I cannot find an updated version of this. Now, the videos that he puts out nowadays is with another chap, and they're kind of like radio DJs talking about any topical subject around video gaming. On the channel with the old videos, he did a lot of gameplay. He basically reviewed every NES game, hence why he's called Pat the NES Punk. But I think he did not mean punk to mean in a derogatory way. Although from what I can read in comments and what other people say on their channels, punk is meant to be in a derogatory way. Like, you know, listen, Pat, got nothing against you, dude. Again, you know, you've got loads of vids, loads of games, rather, sorry. More power to you, dude. You know, jealous I am, because, you know, check out my game room tour. It's pathetic. But on his first part 1 of 7, and each one is about 15 to 20 minutes long, okay? It's all support me on Patreon. You know, it's check out here, follow me this, and I get the feeling that this dude is like, you know, I've watched a lot of game room tours, and I've come to the conclusion that there are 3 types of people on YouTube who make gaming videos. You have the gamers who purely love to play the video games, and of course, like the Last Gamer or the Nintendo Nerd, want to collect the entire collection of a specific library, and they want to play them, and that's great. I love them. Then you have guys like Pat here, who pretty much just more or less loves to collect to hoard. Um, I'm not saying he don't love video games. He clearly has a love for it, but it doesn't have that passion that I see from other channels. It's more of a here, check out all this shit I've collected over the years, and you know, I want to make a living from this. Which, you know, you want a living from this? That's fair enough, mate. Go for it. Make as much money as you can. I don't know. Anyway, third type is just purely this person who wants to use the gaming community to fund their lifestyle. This does not seem what Pat is. I'm not saying this. I mean, the guy that I've just described, the last, you know, person who does gaming YouTube videos, who uses gaming because it's got a big audience to purely make money. For me, in terms of a gamer, is kind of like the bottom rung. You know, he's basically one step up, or she, one step up from, you know, scum, I guess, because, you know, they're using a community rather than, you know, joining in, and they may appear to join in, but yeah, this guy sits in the middle for me between collector, not even gamer, but collector, and you want to make money. I have seen him on a couple of other videos on other people's channels, so, you know, he seems like a nice guy, a very nice guy. I've watched the radio show between him and this other dude, which I don't even know his name, and I purely watch it because it is comical. I don't think they mean it to be comical, but it's comical in the fact that they just can't wait to talk, man. They love talking. They're great DJs because they love to talk, even if the other one is talking. I don't know. Sorry, it grinds me sometimes when people overtalk people because, you know, they're not listening. Then, you know. So I think that's just me, though. I've got to get over that. That's my thing. Like, you know, social etiquette or something. I've got to get over that clearly, because it's a free world. Freedom of speech. So even if somebody else is already speaking. Anyway, so again, I cut this video down because this dude had a 20-minute finale covering this one cupboard in, I mean, he went from his garage to other locations in this house of his. Yeah, I mean, Pat, well done. You've got lovely games behind you. I can see that there. But in the first video, you were pulling them out cardboard boxes from the garage saying, I don't really care about these. So how about releasing them to the public, mate? Those that want to collect boxed games that are perhaps sitting in your garage. There he is. That dude, he does the radio show with him. I can't remember his name, but he does the radio show with him. And, you know, these little clips at the end of the videos are like little thematic, little cinematics, are exactly what the Angry Video Game Nerd did. This guy is a carbon copy of the video game nerd. So it's nothing original, you know, but it clearly comes from a passion of collecting video game stuff, because that's what he does. And he's got a lot of subscribers. He's got, let's see here, 240,000 subscribers, okay? And half of them are viewing the videos. So, you know, well done, mate. Well done. So that's another game room tour this video, and let's see where we're going next video. Thank you for watching, guys, and take care.